Hello, Internet. It is I, Malik Aaron, and welcome back to the channel, part 63. We got another Disney episode today, folks. Last time we talked about Disney in detail was way back in part 50, where they low key decided to destroy the entire calendar. They thought it would be a good call to put Cruella, Black Widow, and Luca all on Disney Plus. But the thing is, Cruella and Black Widow are getting the Disney Plus Premier Access treatment, the $30 one, while also being theatrical at the same time. While Luca is just going to go to Disney Plus for no additional charge. And that's it. It's not going to be theatrical anymore, at least in places where they have Disney Plus. And then some of their other movies, Shang-Chi, Free Guy, and Death on the Nile, all got pushed back again. So, yeah, things were bad. At least on that day, they were bad. But today, things are a lot different. It's a lot more positive. I mean, we really only have one real negative piece of news. But as for the other two movies here, Shang-Chi and Free Guy, it's not so negative. So let's first talk about Jungle Cruise, which, as you can see from the title, yes, it is going to Disney Plus, and it is going to get the Disney Plus Premier Access route, like Cruella and Black Widow, and also Raya too. This doesn't really surprise me. I figured they were going to do something with this movie, whether it be pushing it back again or doing the Disney Plus Premier Access thing. And as you can tell, they chose the latter. So, yeah, it's keeping that July 30th release date. That has not changed. What has changed is how you can watch the movie. So now you have a choice. You can either watch this in a theater or you can watch this at home for the stupid price of $30, which I will forever believe is a bad investment. Which, I just, that $30 thing is just, no. I don't, I don't agree with it. I know some people might think, oh, Malik, if a family wants to watch this movie, it's way cheaper to pay that $30 than to go to the theater. And yeah, that's true, but what if I wanted to watch this by myself? Like, I don't feel like paying $30 to watch one movie. If it was 20, then sure, I might give it a chance. But 30, no. Hard no. No, it's a hard never. So, and besides, it's probably going to be on Disney Plus a few months after anyway. So, this whole thing seems pointless, in my opinion. If you want to do it, more power to you. I'm not going to stop you. You can do what you want. But for me, yeah, I'm not doing the Disney Plus Premiere Access thing. And I was never that interested in the movie anyway, although I am a fan of The Rock and Emily Blunt. I don't know, it never grabbed me. So I'm probably not going to watch it anyway. But yeah, for all you Rock and Emily Blunt fans out there, you don't have to be worried anymore. It's still going to come out July 30th. Now you have two ways to watch the movie instead of one. So, yeah, that's what happened to Jungle Cruise. And now we talk about Shang-Chi and Free Guy. Now, I've talked about Free Guy ad nauseum on this channel. I've talked about it way more times than I ever thought I could. And Shang-Chi, I only talked about at the most two times. Yeah, two times. But yeah, I've talked about these movies before, but now things have changed. They have not changed their release dates, and they are not going to Disney Plus at the moment. Okay, they are sticking to the theatrical window. So instead of getting the $30 premiere access treatment, instead they decided for Free Guy and Shang-Chi, they will be getting a theatrical window of 45 days. So that's a month and a half. And then after that, no one knows. Like the CEO, Bob Chapek, he didn't specify whether it would go to Disney Plus or Disney Plus Premier Access. No, like he never said. All he said is just they will be in theaters exclusively for 45 days. And this whole strategy sounds an awful lot like what Paramount is doing with A Quiet Place 2 and some of their other movies, where they're getting a 45-day theatrical run, and then after that, they go straight to streaming. Well, for Paramount, it's Paramount Plus, and for Disney, it's Disney Plus. But, you know, the CEO, he hasn't been very specific on whether that's going to happen or not. I'm pretty sure it will happen because, I mean, it makes the most sense to me. But yeah, now these movies are not getting that Disney Plus Premier Access treatment anymore. Well, some people thought Shang-Chi would get it because, I mean, if Black Widow is going to get it, why not Shang-Chi? But I guess Disney, they're kind of pulling the plug on the experiment. And they mainly only did it because of closure of overseas markets. Like, they don't want to deal with that. So they rather just do this double strategy, which has, well, so far hasn't turned out the greatest, judging by Rhea's performance. But that could change. That could change with Cruella, and that can change with Black Widow. But those movies won't come out for a while. So we'll have to see how they do. Because they can always change their minds. I remember when Disney said, "Oh, Black Widow, it's keeping that May release date. That's not gonna change." And then a few weeks later, they decided to push it to July. So don't trust a single thing Disney says. That's a lesson to learn. I guess I can talk about Cinderella too, but really, who cares? I don't care. It's probably going to be trash anyway because one, who the hell asked for it, and two, the whole thing just sounds like a terrible idea. So why even talk about it? I already talked about it in the last episode. I don't need to talk about it again. So yeah, that's what happened today. Well, I guess the question now is, what happens in the future? What happens next? I am not sure. I think things will be stable for a long time. I mean, when it comes to May is set, June is set, July looks set. I mean, Paramount still has time to start marketing for Snake Eyes. I mean, the Forever Purge just started its marketing campaign, and for some of these others, they still have time to start marketing campaigns. Uh, August looks set for the most part. I think everything should stick to the calendar. September is a bit iffier, but I think for the most part, a lot of these movies will stay put. Especially Venom 2. That just had a trailer and a poster. That's not going anywhere. At least I hope it doesn't go anywhere. October is a lot more crowded. I can see one of these October movies moving away. November looks a bit crowded. December looks crowded. I think for the most part, 2021 is done when it comes to release date changes. But now we got to worry about 2022. I think that's where problems might start to pop up. Maybe. But I don't see anything that could be pushed back, at least for the. Oh, no. That John Wick 4 and Mission Impossible 7, I don't see those two movies coming out the same day. That's not going to happen. That's just box office cannibalism if I've ever seen it. So maybe one of those could move. I mean, April, there's plenty of open April spots. There's plenty of open March spots, open February spots. If any of these 2021 movies don't feel like staying, there's plenty of spots open, if they want to take it. So, yeah, I guess that could happen. Or maybe some of these other movies that are kind of up in the air, like up in the ether, they could take those 2022 spots if they want. But yeah, I don't think anything big is going to happen for quite a long time. I think the canceled series, for the most part, might be over, which is good and bad. It's good because, the theatrical schedule is stable again, and bad because that means I won't have any more canceled episodes to do. But at least I'll be able to pump out box office prediction videos on a more frequent basis and not worry about them moving again and me deleting thumbnails and it's It's a whole frustrating process. But yeah, anywho, that is it. That is all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn up notifications, share the whole drill. Want to check out more videos like this? I got a playlist on the homepage of all previous canceled episodes where I go over all the movies that were supposed to come out but didn't for for a very obvious reason. So if you're curious on what happened to a bunch of movies you were looking forward to, I highly suggest you check out the cancel series. That way you're up to date on what's going on. There's also box office predictions where I predict box office results for movies. I have 4 movies to do this weekend. I'll probably do them either later today, or tomorrow. I have to do Finding You, Profile, Spiral, Those Who Wish Me Dead. And then after that, I have a week of nothing. Then the week after that, the big weekend. The weekend everyone's going to look at. Cruella and Quiet Place 2. That's going to be the weekend to watch out for. That weekend is going to confirm whether the blockbuster can indeed truly come back. But that won't be 2 weeks from now, so yeah. But if you want to check out any of my past prediction videos from like 2019, 2020, 2021, go right ahead. It's also box office recaps where I go over the box office results for any particular month. I did the triple recap, February, March, April. I already did that. The May recap will come out early June, so look forward to that. But if you want to check out any of my past recap videos, you can go right ahead. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.